I'm sitting in my room on my couch and I have my TV in front of me and I'm just relaxing. Thinking about so many things, like so many things go on in our minds, right? So many things happen in life. There's so much energy all around us, so many different frequencies. We're all vibrating at different frequencies, and it's so important to align with that frequency of goodness, of love, of peace, of harmony, of abundance, of just love, and light. And to consciously connect, like keep connecting with the frequency of love, of illumination, of goodness, of beauty, of joy. And and just bring peace into our lives and the lives of others. It's got to be conscious. Like, everyone has a different type of nature, right? Everyone's different. Some people are calmer, some people can speak up, some people are volatile, and people change depending on what's going on in their lives. And life is a myriad of so many things. And how do you cope with life? How do you cope? You've got to keep working at it. You've got to keep working at your mentality, at the choices you're making to the choices you're making for who you want to be in this world. Aligning with the same energies, the same frequency, choosing that. Even if you're a certain way, if you keep choosing something opposite to what doesn't work for you, it becomes habitual, and then that is how you operate in the world. And I'm working on so many things. It's constant. Like, I've been working on myself forever. And it's unending. And as you work on yourself, other challenges come your way. Like, just your physicality. Like, sometimes, it's your hormones. Sometimes it's a tragedy, or sometimes it's like emotional distress because of a relationship. It could be so many things. All those combined, you still keep choosing your highest self. You still keep choosing the highest good for all, for yourself and for others. And you keep fighting for the light in you, around you. And you keep fighting for the good in you, around you, and for the good in others. Like, even if they're not being good. Especially if you love people, you'll fight for the good in them. That's true love. True love is when, even when people are not being kind or nice, and you know the good in them. You know it. You don't just turn on them the moment they act differently. You fight for the goodness in them. And you have compassion towards where they are at this point, at this moment in their lives. There's a reason. There's always a reason. Either they've reached their capacity of pain, or they've mentally broken down, or they're under immense stress, or they've had some chemical imbalances, or their hormones have messed them up. There are so many reasons. And instead of just taking everything at face value, like, oh, this person was good and now they're being a jerk, and so I don't care anymore, and I'm not interested. I wish we could be more gentle with each other and ourselves, and kinder, just kinder. We're so driven by our impulses, we just, it's that animal nature. But we've been given the understanding to choose better. And really, by thinking in a certain way, consistently programming your brain, yourself, um, to choose peace, or to rationalize, or to be more understanding, or think of why, rather than just be like, how dare they, or why is this happening to me, or like, my go-to is to research whatever is going on. Like, if I'm experiencing something different in my life, which I never have before, and it's a challenge, and I don't just sit there and like give up and be like, oh, forget it, this is terrible, it's awful, like, why is this happening? I start researching, and we have every tool today to do that. Well, sometimes that can be to your detriment, because if you're the kind of person where nothing really is going on, like it's something small, and you just like blow it out of proportion by checking out on Google and being like, oh my gosh, it's the end of me. That's not good. I mean, doing it in a balanced way. If there isn't enough information about what you're going through, um, you check it out, you find out about it, but you don't blow everything out of proportion. Be solution oriented, rather than disasterizing everything. And be higher, like rise above the problem, rise above a person's behavior, rise above the situation, because you can. It is in your hands to do that. And if you choose it, if you keep choosing it, like I said, it'll become a habit. If it doesn't come naturally to you, it'll become a habit, and then that'll become natural to you. And yeah, you've got to keep working at it. I'm talking from experience, because we all have those things that are natural to us. That's just the way we are. And either you can just continue your whole life, like if things don't work for you, if certain things are not working out for you, your behavior, your whatever it is, and you're like, I'm just like that. Either you can continue to do that, or you can choose and say, no, yes, okay, this is the way I am, but I'm going to choose to like mold myself into something better, into something that really serves me, what serves me and the world. Because we coexist, we don't just exist on our own. We are interacting with everything around us all the time. And so this individualistic attitude that the world has come to today, me, only me, that is not nature. It's not even nature. Everything in nature works together. There's like a symphony, a synchronicity, an alignment, um, symbiotic and codependent relationship, even in nature. And we are nature. And so society nowadays has become all about like the individual. I am the individual. And I was very much about being the individual. Like, this is me. But the more I live, the more I realize that, yes, I have my individual qualities, but how does that work with the rest of my life? Is it conducive? Does it cooperate with the rest of my life, or am I isolating myself? And I have isolated myself a lot. We isolate ourselves for many reasons. I mean, for me, I think I think just not finding the right people, the energy that I want in my life, or the kind of friends and people that I want where I am currently. And so then I go into my cocoon, and I'd rather be by myself than be around energy that doesn't suit me or doesn't work for me. And I honestly, like, because I feel everything, as they say, you're an empath, I'm an empath, I feel everything, I feel everyone's emotions, like everything, everything. And it can be overwhelming, you know? So if I'm in a negative energy field, or with the space, I just walk in and it's not good, I have to literally detox for a few days after that. So that's one reason I isolate. And other places, like when I'm excited about where I am, I'm out. But like I said, we have to work with our environment. And if you don't like the environment you're in, then try and get out of it. I think it's so important to be in an environment that is conducive to your mental health, to your productivity, to your relationships, like having good relationships around you. And sometimes it's not easy. Like sometimes it's not easy to find, or sometimes you don't have the financial freedom to do that, or there's so many reasons why. But try and do something today to alleviate, if you are isolating, or if whatever it is in your life where you feel like this is not good or conducive to the life that I want to live. Just tackle it. Just be like, okay, the best way to do that, and I'm going to do this too. I coach all my clients with this. Make a list of those things that are really not working for you right now. And side by side, write down the one thing that you can do right now, however small, to make that better, to change or shift that. And I'm not saying you're going to find the answer on the first go, or like it's going to be like a no-brainer. Like, it just, you get the answer immediately. You sometimes have to try a few things till it hits and you find the right thing for you. Yeah. And that's what I wanted to share with whatever came through today. So just have a little chat and let me know what's happening with you all, like what's going on with you all, and how do you feel, and do you feel stuck, or have you overcome that? Were you stuck and you overcame it? How did you do it? Yeah, I want to build this community. I want us to be like there for each other, help each other, support each other, because community is so important. So important. Yeah, so that's it for today, my lovelies. Be good to yourselves, be good to others. Try and hold on to the good in other people, and try and be like compassionate towards whatever they're going through. And that doesn't mean you allow people to abuse you. Absolutely not. No, not at all. It just means you're rising in your energy field, in your choices. And you can do it from a distance. You don't have to stay in the company of people who are not okay. But you can still root for the good in them. You can still root for what is beautiful in them, and root for them to come through and out of wherever they are at this moment. And root for yourself as well. If you're going through a difficult time, or you're in a dark place, root for yourself that, yes, I will be out of this. Yes, I will come through this. Yes, I'll be okay. Because you don't have to be where you are forever. It will change. And you can be the one to change it just by changing the way you think. And change your thoughts. Change the way you are perceiving this. And shift, turn it around, and keep focusing on your vision, on the good vision for your life. Even if the worst thoughts come in and they keep intruding and they keep like doubting and whatever it is, be kind with that part of yourself and keep on affirming the good. in your life right now. Like whatever is good, whatever you're going through, find one good thing in your life and keep on. That is that light. I don't know if you've ever seen Never Ending Story, but it's that imagination, it's that those dreams that kept that grain of sand of light alive. As long as we can dream, as long as we can keep that good, that beautiful imagination alive, we keep the magic alive in us and in the world. So let's keep flaming that light of magic, of beauty, of divinity inside of us and in others, however dim. Let's just see that. Even if it's surrounded by darkness, let's just see that light, however dim, and let's do what we can to like flame that light, to encourage the good, to encourage the light. And with some people, I know it's hard, but do what you can in your capacity. You don't have to like shut your light off to turn somebody else's on. You know what I mean? Make sure your light stays on as well. Don't overextend. Don't overly expend your energy. Do it, but do it in proportion to what you are capable of at this moment. All right, my lovelies? All right, that's it for today. That's what I said like a few minutes ago, but there was more. Take care of yourselves, my darlings. This is your one life. We don't know about anything else. Make the most of it. Don't wait. Enjoy your life. Enjoy it right now. Embrace every part of you right now. All my love. Take care.